afternoon, Cross Timbers, and welcome to this week's episode of Texan Sports Minute. I'm Harley Brown.
And I'm Sean Hargrove. In today's headlines, Texans fall to West Texas A&M at the Lone Star Football Festival. Tarleton's men's basketball team was named #1 in the nation in the preseason poll. Texan volleyball takes on Texas women's St. Mary's in West Texas this week. Also, Tony Romo was out 2 months after breaking his left collarbone against Eagles on Sunday.
In campus news, the Texans fell just short to conference rivals West Texas A&M Saturday at the Lone Star Football Festival at AT&T Stadium. The Texans lost 38-52 against the Buffaloes despite having nearly 500 yards of offense. Jabari Anderson led the Texans in touchdowns, scoring 1 in the second quarter and 1 in the third. Wide receiver Cooper Cole had his personal best game, scoring 1 touchdown while having 7 catches for a total of 83 yards. Tarleton held the lead the first quarter, but would soon be down after a 28-point second quarter by the Buffaloes. Tarleton tied the score up at 38 at the end of the third quarter, hoping to carry the momentum heading into the final quarter, but West Texas's offense was too much for the Texans, scoring 2 unanswered touchdowns within 4 minutes of each other. The Texans are now 0-2 on the season and will travel to Wichita Falls September 26 to take on Midwestern State University.
The Sporting News preseason poll had Tarleton's men's basketball team at #1 in the nation. Last season, the Texans reached the NCAA Division II Final Four for the second time in school history, breaking the school record on wins with a single season with 31. The Texans have 3 returning starters, including Michael Harge, E.J. Reed, and Nosa E. The only other time Tarleton was ranked as #1 preseason pick was in 2005 and 2006, where the Texans went 27-7 and made it to the Elite Eight. Conference rival Midwestern State was also a top 10 pick with a preseason poll at #7.
After opening Lone Star Conference play with a 4-set loss to Angelo State, the Texans are looking to redeem themselves with wins over Texas Women's University, St. Mary's University, and West Texas A&M this week. The Texans will travel to Denton to take on TWU tonight for conference play. The Texans are currently 0-1 in Lone Star Conference play, while TWU is 2-0. Texas Women's leads in the all-time series 33-17 and have taken the win the past 4 meetings. The Texans will then travel home to take on St. Mary's Wednesday for non-conference play, being only the 18th meeting between the two teams. Tarleton last played St. Mary's in 2014 and swept the Rattlers. Friday, the Texans will then take on #1 preseason pick West Texas A&M at home for their final game of the week. The Buffaloes are currently 0-2 in conference play after being swept by Texas Women's last Friday.
In national news, according to the Associated Press, Cowboys quarterback Tony Romo will be out for at least 2 months after breaking his left collarbone in Sunday's game against the Philadelphia Eagles. This injury comes just 1 week after wide receiver Des Bryant broke a small bone in his foot during the season opener against the New York Giants. Bryant is expected to miss 10 to 12 weeks after he actually needed a bone graft during his surgery last Monday. Brandon Weeden took the place of quarterback for the Cowboys during the rest of the game against Philadelphia, while the four-time Pro Bowl quarterback was out. The Cowboys will test their roster, missing Romo and Bryant this Sunday against the Atlanta Falcons. Coach Jason Garrett says they're considering all of their quarterback options to make our team better.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Texan Sports Minute. Join us next time for more sports news from Tarleton's campus and beyond. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter and visit us at www.texannews.net.